So you may think you don't dream, but
just saw the
oh no, we're in onesies. But the folks at the National Sleep Foundation say people over 10 years old dream 4 to 6 times a night.
And while many of us don't remember those dreams, one theory says those who do, listen to this, are the people who are motivated to pay attention to those dreams.
So what do all those dreams mean? Lauri Quinn Loewenberg, a professional dream analyst, is here to help us analyze some of them. Hey, Lauri.
Good morning.
Hi, I didn't get a onesie.
I was just about to say.
You can have mine, okay? It's a little itchy. But all right, so we all have these same dreams of our teeth falling out, of being chased, of the doors opening. There's one dream that they say is reoccurring, which I have yet to have in my sleep. I've had it in real life. That is the dirty toilet dream. What exactly is
Well,
this?
actually, it's a good sign you're not getting the dirty, filthy, clogged toilet dream. It's really common for women to get this dream. The toilet symbolizes your ability to relieve yourself of frustration, to flush away the negativity in your life. And so for those, I get the toilet dream.
You do?
Yes, I do. So for those of us who will hold in our frustration and not speak up about what's bothering us, we'll get the dream because our dreaming mind is showing us what our psyche looks like when we hold in.
And it's dirty and gross.
Yeah.
Get rid of that.
Why do you have recurring dreams? What is it about that when, you know, every night or every other night or just so often you're dreaming the same thing?
Okay, so there's 2 main reasons we get recurring dreams. One is that the dream is connected to a recurring behavior pattern.
Okay.
Every time you exhibit the behavior in real life, you get the dream that's connected to it. The other reason we get recurring dreams is because it's connected to an ongoing issue. For as long as the issue continues or it keeps coming back, so does the dream.
Makes sense.
All right, so this is a little bit like therapy. That's why we're laying
on
in
the
these really
couch.
comfortable chairs. I have a dream. I have this dream often. This dream is that am in school, I'm in university, I am in a math class, which was not my strongest subject, and I have not only skipped the class multiple times, but I also have an exam that I have not studied for, and I feel like I am going to flunk, which I have never done. So what does this mean?
Okay, probably most of your viewers are going, I get that dream too. The back at school dream is really common, and we'll get it 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years after we graduated. Because it's most likely connected to your job or your career, because school is your first job, and it's where you learn the dynamics of the job, being on time, being prepared, done your homework. You want to move on up to the next level. Same thing. Okay, now you're late for a math test. That is a specific in the dream, which is connected to a specific thing in real life. Math is usually about the numbers in your real life, your finances, your investments, your salary. So when you get this dream, look at what's going on with your finances. There might be a little issue there.
And you know what? It's, speaking of recurring dreams, I used to dream as a kid that, well, I wasn't rich, but that I could fly. And I remember this one
falling.
time.
Do you remember that?
Is that connected? I remember one time I was at church, dreaming that I was at church, and then all of a sudden I bust out and I'm flying over pyramids and swimming pools, and I could almost feel it. It felt so real.
Yeah, the wind in your hair.
Yes.
It's wonderful. The flying dream is the most common dream children get.
That's, yeah. I was a kid.
So, because, you know, as a kid, you run around the backyard. Whee!
So fun.
And, you know,
free.
the characters we like to read about and see the movies fly. So, as a child, you will dream of flying. It tapers off as we get older because we realize life kind of isn't that much fun anymore.
Okay, so we have a couple of our dreams from viewers. This is Melanie. She's from Hawaii. She says, I always dream about large animals, lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my, being in my yard, and I'm outside trying to find a way into the house without them seeing me. And my dream always ends before I can find a way in. P.S. The animals never catch me.
Oh, good. Phew. All right, so she's trying to get away from the animals, which means it tells us that this is connected to something she's avoiding in real life, something she doesn't want to deal with. This dream will show up whenever she's avoiding. Now, the animals in the dream give us a clue as to what it is. They're predatory animals, lions, tigers. Predatory animals will symbolize our ability to go out on the prowl and get what we want, our ability to be fierce and take up for ourselves. So she's avoiding that because she may not feel comfortable when she's in a situation where she needs to get in touch with her inner fierceness and use her claws.
Wait, can I just ask one thing?
ahead.
We talked about this in the makeup room. I can't control myself. What does it mean when you have dreams about people from your past?
Right.
They don't have to be naughty in nature.
But sometimes exes.
Naughty by nature.
You mean like maybe ex-boyfriends, girlfriends?
Or girlfriends.
Yes.
You know, not that I've had those, Henry, but like if you have, what does that mean?
Okay. Everything in your dream is going to symbolize some part of yourself or something that directly affects the self. So how can you identify yourself in these people? Like,
Okay.
for example, I tend to dream of this classmate from 3rd grade.
Okay.
Who was very shy, never spoke up. He'll show up in my dreams when I'm being shy and not
Yeah.
speaking up.
Oh my gosh. Okay. You helped us.
Now that you've been psychoanalyzed.
I feel good.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.